This is Dagon Kent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon... It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. If you talk to him, tell him I got his...
Wisommogo dosi sheba dente skun mosto bram tabanin sochu. Da come just mak Yatuka u wanrika chotin wanima kabadumpa mo wendido cho.
It's the Offworlder. Listen, let's keep this brief. I probably lost my command. I don't see how it could get worse. But the galaxy... We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it...
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone... No way. We're under orders to make sure... I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately. Ask around there. Stay out of...
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. But this is good news.
Watch it, Kirk.
The captain already has enough complaints.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend.
Yes?
Malampro tarawantika sa samchaparda. Kawana botayo. Dahupa bosa. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bob. Ta come tac, blaia giustingen, cione murlerà. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla li. Mungacinorta imbreu, kawana bota, yuntatanga. Mungacinorta imbreu. Tong. Kawana bota, yuntatanga. Kavadumpa mulibrawa, iberendia tia.
This room is reserved. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. That's the first good. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report, but days before I was planning to leave, I really can't say. And Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time. Really? You've done a
His mission sounds important to the Republic. You acted admirably by aiding him in his endeavor. Yes? You may ask. I do not wish to...
Purnace niso pamaranka do risa vota.
Dochi no mozrunta, Ragichi-sa? Kavadumpe masuraku, Popayi? Krach, mizoto minaka de sama krema krach vituto. Bakaroze. Kavadumpe masuraku, Popayi botenya? Tachimoro dahupo botenya goju chopicha. Gwemtap kavadumpe masuraku. Dahupo botenya goju chopicha. Gwemtabani kavadumpe masuraku, Popayi.
Purnace niso pamaranka do.
Doveri nincha.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's... She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up! They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. Maybe some of these people will know more.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave. Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid.
Welcome back. Foul business, that is. That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more long. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some... No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we...
Tu, Nitsa! Tawancha Morichiwa. Da Upa, Bosa Kurata, Go, Hunta Chiwi. Tawancha Morichiwa, Mufalawa. Ichawa, Te Crossi Wi.
This room... Huh. That Bith keeps buying droids, and this... I wouldn't tell you even... That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. Their 1B8D is quite handy.
I am 1B8D. Entity Bahima unknown. The market rate for the... Thank you for...
Kif in the cantina can probably...
Greetings, Master. That goes against my... Market conditions all set to 0.
Need the Wancha Da Upa Bosa Kawana Bota.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana Bota.
Welcome back. Found bit. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the...
Nico, is it? That's a bold statement.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our...
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about...
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. We did our job, Off-Worlder. And an hour or two of meddling on your part gives you no... Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio... Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this... Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people.
I see. Well, So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed. You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. The real killer?
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later...
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. Great job, Nico. Without you, I'm pretty sure that the doctor would still be behind bars.
What were you trying to do, Offworlder? If I hadn't spoken up for Dagon, he...
The investigation has been handled at the highest... With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. If you head over to Dagon... Thanks for clearing this. We really need to patrol it.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being IOU, man. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is... A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Now that... There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a... But Kel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's in the local cantina most days. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that...
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. Those words will be...
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What? That's...
Captain, you're back. Thank the Four Moon. Hurry, children. That was a noble thing you did. I hope she and her family prosper elsewhere. Ready. Yes? You may have. I do not wish to
Nick... That's...
Found the encrypted holodisks yet. I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the pal. Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the... You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter? You best... If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be well... Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent...
Anything could be a trap. That clue is...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption.
Very well.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. And no offense, but...
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message...
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold... You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain. Only to see you slip through my... Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I might... I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him! I won't let Kavar escape!
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. You've helped out General Vaklu, and he understands how to show gratitude. We have allies, terrible allies. They want you dead. However, The General believes you could ultimately be an even greater ally. But we have to maintain appearances. Do you understand? A Sith Lord. No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea who we were dealing with at first. And by the... The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. Vaklu wants to control all of Onderon, and perhaps more down the road. The Republic's time is nearly over, and strong men like him will rule the age to come. You have shown that you are strong. We'd like to ask your assistance in dealing with our ally. Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Iziz is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our darker past. Some of those might be especially useful to you. Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead, and an enemy of our enemy. For now, it's simple. We have to act like you're our enemy. When you leave this cantina, my men have orders to kill you. There is no way they could possibly stand up to you. But they don't know that. Leave Iziz, and don't come back. If the payment I've offered you is insufficient, I assure you, you must make a
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed. You can trust his offer. He's I'll vouch for him. I know him from across a battlefield.
That can easily be arranged. That is all. Like I told you, the men outside...
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's... What? Why? That makes no sense. Are you sure it wasn't some of those beast... You must be mistaken. Soldiers just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ. You know what to do. Let's do... The diagnostic is doing something target acquired. Your visa's been scanned. I'd leave right away.